Okay, so people just need to understand this. The Scarface film starring Al Pacino is not an original film. This isn't a case of like, oh my gosh, just leave these films alone. Why do we have to remake everything? The Scarface, directed by your boy who I've forgotten his name right now, um, Brian De Palma. The Brian De Palma's directed film starring your boy Al Pacino as Tony Montana was a remake of a film that I think came out in the 1930s. So this new remake is just yet another remake because the story is such an interesting, crazy, amazing story that it can be retold and remade for many generations. That's why you've seen hundreds of versions of Othello, hundreds of versions of Romeo and Juliet, and so forth. Now, with that being said, so that's the key thing. Stop raging about, oh, leave it alone. It's perfect as is. No, 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 no. It's already a remake. Okay, it's already was remade. But much like the thing made by John Carpenter starring the great Corosso, which was a remake, it was done so well. There's no point in having a remake. So when you look at, because again they tried to do another remake of the well, this was like a prequel of what happened before, was garbage, starring Mary Elizabeth Winstead, total crap. The thing about this is that they, yeah, it's yet another remake, so it's fine. It's not like if they're remaking an original film, like, oh, let's remake Terminator, you know. um but Brian De Palma and Pacino did such an amazing job. You leave that alone. You leave that alone because Michael B. Jordan, you're walking into arguably one of Pacino's best and most revered and most popular performances. So, and it was one of the most beloved films of all, it is one of the most beloved films of all time. So, if you're doing it, people will not just look at this as another version of like, you're going to be compared to one of the biggest cult hits of all time. I think this is a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea because Scarface is it's too big. The Pacino De Palma Scarface is too big, and it was done so well that it's cool. Same thing with the thing with that John Carpenter did. It's done so well. Step back and cool. For me, Michael B. Jordan isn't the dude because even if you're doing a remake and you want to cast someone black, I'd go for a Daniel Kaluuya. For me, Daniel Kaluuya is the dude because you have to cast an actor. Michael B. Jordan is a movie star. He's not an actor who is versatile. Pacino is Pacino. He's Pacino. I'm not saying Daniel Kaluuya is Pacino, but if you want to pass common black, who's like an actor, you have to go with someone like a Kaluuya. You can't go with Michael B. Jordan. So, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Like for me, I look at the trailer, but this is a really bad idea. You are coming off the heels of one of the most respected, beloved films ever made. Because you can talk about Godfather, Goodfellas, Shawshank Redemption. The way people love Scarface is, I don't, I will argue that Scarface is more loved. People care about that film a lot more than even Star Wars. Star Wars is big, it made all the money, but Scarface just hits the core of so many people's lives and connects with people on such a personal level. People have a stronger connection to Scarface than I think even Star Wars, you know? And even Pacino said that, Pacino, I've done Cruising, I've done Serpico, I've done Godfather, I've done Dog the Afternoon. He says the film that people really come up to him the most, quotes to him the most, and talk to him about the most is Scarface. And Pacino did a ridiculous acting job in that. So, guys, Hollywood, just think of some new ideas, something new. Take a risk on something original, all right? Something fresh. Don't do this. Bad idea. Bad idea.